Hi everyone, this is ZPJ, Zoltan Paul Jamboard. Today I have a special video for you. Today I'm going to compare the sound of two identical mics running into the Apollo interface. No, this is not a comparison of one identical mic to the other, but rather I'm going to run one mic through a Soyuz Launcher, which is a preamp, and I'm going to run the other mic dry into the interface. I'm going to match the levels. No post-processing. I'm simply going to match the volume levels so that they're identical. And I'll have two mics side by side, and I'll speak into one, then I'll speak into the other. And you'll be able to hear the difference in real time as to what, for example, the SHURE SM57 sounds like dry versus how the SHURE SM57 sounds running through the Soyuz Launcher. Now, the SHURE SM57s are dynamic mics, and the one thing that you need to know is that the Apollo interface does provide phantom power. Now, we don't need phantom power for the SM57, but we do need phantom power to run the Soyuz Launcher, which is good because the Apollo will automatically detect whether you need phantom power or not, and it will provide phantom power for, of course, the Soyuz Launcher as needed. However, I am also going to run two condenser mics, AKG 414s, XL2s. I'm going to run them again side by side in the same manner. One will run right into the Apollo, and it does require phantom power, so the Apollo will provide the phantom power to it. The other one I'm going to run through the Soyuz Launcher and into the interface. Now here's where we run into a bit of a problem, because the Soyuz Launcher will suck up all the phantom power, and none of that phantom power will make its way to the AKG C414. Therefore, I need to have an extra phantom power between the Soyuz and the AKG to make sure that this is provided with ample power to run it. Therefore, I'm going to use a Neumann N48I-2 to provide that phantom power. It's a stereo phantom power provider. It's hence the 2 at the end. Without further ado, let's switch to the recordings. All right, let's do the test. Now, I'm speaking into the SM57. This particular one I'm speaking into now is going through the Soyuz. Now I'm switching over to the one that's running into the Apollo dry. Forgive the plosives. This is not about reducing the plosives. What does it sound like? So this is the dry one. What does it sound like? I'm speaking right into it. I'm about an inch away from the head of the microphone. Now I'm switching over to the microphone, the other one, the one that's hooked up to the Soyuz. I'm about an inch away. Is there a more dynamic range to this mic now? Is there more... Is it more of a hi-fi sound? Is it more of a rich sound? Versus this is a dry sound. A dry sound versus one that is enhanced by the transformer of the Soyuz. So dry sound. I feel a bit of density to this. There is some level of density, but it's rather dull. If you like that, it's a dull sound. I don't imagine it would cut through a mix well. But this one I can sense that it would cut through the mix better. It still has that rich sound, but it's not dense anymore. It's more dynamic. They're both dynamic mics of the same model and make, SHURE SM57. But again, this one running through the Soyuz Launcher, this one dry. Soyuz Launcher, this one dry. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Soyuz, dry. Soyuz Launcher, this is the Soyuz Launcher one, dry. This is dry. Okay, now I am here speaking into the AKG 414XL2. This one again is without, it's running dry into the interface. This one is running into the Soyuz Launcher. This one is running into the interface direct. So here's the cable is running direct. This one, the cable is running into the phantom power provider, and that is hooked up to the Soyuz. So this short cable here through the Soyuz, and then everything is the same except this XL2. The AKG 414 is running dry into the interface. Running into the interface through the phantom power provider. Is there a difference? Now, some people say that there is more of a difference if you use dynamic mics, like we heard before with the SM57s. I could hear a noticeable difference. But now, is there a difference when I use the AKG 414XL2s? Well, I am hearing some difference. I still hear the body. I still hear the highs, the crispiness of this mic, the density of my voice. I hear it, and it's coming out quite nicely. Now here, I am hearing a bit more, perhaps it's a bit louder. Okay, I'm hearing more body, perhaps. Am I hearing more body? Am I hearing more richness? Well, if I compare it to the one that's running dry, which is this one, to the one that's running through the Soyuz, wow, is there a difference? There seems to be some difference. But how much of a difference is there? And of course, the mic is picking up all the sounds from the background. Really great mics, but running dry into the Apollo and running through the Soyuz. I'd like to say, because I know that when you run a mic through a transformer, you have a richer, nicer sound. I'd like to say that this sounds better, but maybe it's because of my prejudice, because I know it's running through this. But definitely the sound is so crispy, so alive, so rich. I definitely cannot complain here, but it seems a bit more hollow. Do you hear it? There's definitely richness, there's definitely spark, there's definitely life to my voice. But here, there is more punch. Forget the plosives, there is more punch. Punch. I am now, my voice seems to come more alive. Here, my voice is alive, but does it have the same effect? 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 Now, I'm putting them further away from each other. I'm putting these two mics further away from each other because they're condenser mics and they pick up a lot of the ambient noise. So this mic is actually picking up me speaking, but having put them further apart, they're less likely to pick up. This mic is less likely to pick up my voice from this direction. The dynamic mics are really good at isolating my voice. These ones not so much. They pick up every little noise from the house, from the environment. Yes. So right. To me, to my prejudicial ears, because I know this one is running dry, and I know this one isn't running dry. It's running through the Soyuz. I definitely love my voice much more when it runs through the Soyuz. And the same thing can be said when I speak into the two dynamic mics, one through the Soyuz, one dry. I noticed the richness, the crispiness that this wonderful little device provides. All right, what do you think? Leave a comment below. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you do like it. If not. This is a ZPJ, Zoltan Paul Jambor. I hope to bring many of these videos to you for your liking. ZPJ, over and out. Thank you.